So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm proceeding ahead to the maths question, and one of the most important questions one can have in exam if we talk about IELTS, the writing exam, task number 1, which is known as summary writing. My dear students, in maths question, the first very important thing that what you need to do in exam is you have to highlight the changes which you observe or which you are observing in the map, because now in Urdu जब भी map का सवाल आएगा याद रखिएगा, you will be given two sides of the map. For an example, it is a midnight. You will see the same map in 1990, in 1980, and the same map it is in year 2000. In map question 2005. In maps question, remember, examiner always give us one map with two different shapes, means a comparator of one map. One remains the older map, one as the new map. मैप के हर सवाल में एग्जामिनर हमें एक ही मैप की दो तस्वीरें देता है. प्रॉबेबली एक पुरानी तस्वीर होती है और एक नई तस्वीर होती है. हमने सबसे पहले क्या करना, हमने सबसे पहले उस मैप के अंदर होने वाली या नजर आने वाली तब्दीलियों को सर्कल करना. अगर हम उन तब्दीलियों को सर्कल कर लेंगे और उनको हाईलाइट कर लेंगे तो उनको फिर अपनी समरी के अंदर एक्सप्लेन करना हमारे लिए आसान होगा. प्रीवियस लेक्चर्स अगर किसी के पास नहीं है और वो हम लोग उसके लेक्चर्स नहीं ले पाया है तो उसको चाहिए कि वो इंट्रोडक्शन, ओवरव्यू, एक्सप्लेनेशन के लेक्चर्स अलग अलग पढ़े, मैं यूट्यूब पे वहां से ले ले. आज की क्लास में ये रिवाइज कर रहा हूँ कि जब हम समरी का आंसर करते हैं तो 4 पैराग्राफ्स में आंसर होता है. आप सब हाज़रीन को पता है. नंबर 1, पहला हमेशा पैराग्राफ किस चीज का होगा, इंट्रोडक्शन का. दूसरा होगा ओवरव्यू का. तीसरा होगा एक्सप्लेनेशन का. और चौथा भी होगा एक्सप्लेनेशन का. एक्सप्लेनेशन के दो कैसे बनेंगे, पिक्चर के अंदर या क्वेश्चन के अंदर दी हुई सारी की सारी तफसीलात को दो हिस्सों में तकसीम कर दें. आधी पैराग्राफ 1 में, आधी पैराग्राफ नंबर 2 में, यानी कि आधी पैरा 3 में, आधी पैरा 4 में. तो इस तरह से एक्सप्लेनेशन के 2 पैराग्राफ्स बनेंगे. सो टोटल हाउ मेनी पैराग्राफ्स विल बी देयर इन द समरी क्वेश्चन आंसर? 4. इंट्रोडक्शन, ओवरव्यू, एक्सप्लेनेशन एंड द एक्सप्लेनेशन. तो मैंने बताया कि जब भी मैप का क्वेश्चन आएगा आपको एग्जामिनर कितने मैप्स देता है? 2. दोनों मैप्स जो वो देता है ना वो एक ही चीज के मैप्स हैं लेकिन डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स पर. जैसे आपके सामने सवाल कहता है दैट आपको जो दिया गया है मैप, ये मैप है, मैप शोज चेंजेस दोस टुक प्लेस इन यंग्सविले इन न्यूजीलैंड. मैप जो है ये दिखा रहा है वो तब्दीलियां जो यंग्सविले न्यूजीलैंड में हुई हैं ओवर 25 years फ्रॉम 1980 से 2005. मींस दैट यू हैव बीन गिवन विद द चेंजेस which took place in Youngsville in New Zealand. Both maps are same, but it is the map of the same Youngsville in 1980 and it is the map of the same Youngsville in 2005. What should we do in exam? First of all, highlight the key changes that you are observing in this map. For an example, if you see here, here is a central lake, here is a central lake as well. Here were a lot of trees. Change 1. Here, the trees have been cut down. So it is change 1. If you see here, here a lot of trees were. Here the trees are not there. Majority of the trees has been cut down and a public parking is now in place here. So the first change that we have observed in this map. The second change, look at this one. Here are a lot of trees on the other side of the central lake. Now here the trees are not there. A public park is there. It is change number 2. Change number 2. ये दूसरी तब्दीली है. If you see here, in 1980 there were a lot of residential apartments, है ना, houses, multi-story houses, 3. But in 2005, here is a stadium along with the parking. C3 means these all residential apartments have been demolished. खत्म हो गए हैं, and the stadium and a public parking is there. And then see, it is a vacant area. Here is an extended railway track. It means it is C number 4, means change number 4. And you see this place? Here is vacant, C number 4. Here is a vacant place towards the north. See, here is a water marina. Marina means a place where the water sports take place. जहाँ पानी की खेलें होती हैं. Change 5. Here is C5. Okay. Here is a midpoint. Almost हर मैप के सवाल के दरमियान में याद रखना, एग्जामिनर एक डिवाइडर देता है. Examiner always provide a divider in between. Always provide the divider in between the map. It is a clue for you that you have to explain this side in explanation para number 1 means para 3 of the summary, and you have to explain this side in explanation para number 2 means para 4 of the summary. This is an automatic guideline given by the examiner. So now look at the, if it is not, it will be south. So look at the south side now. What's happening on the south side? Look at this. Find the changes. In 1980, there were residential apartments. Here is the factory now. So we have C number C6. C6. It's C6. Here were the idle sitting place and the woodland. Here are a lot of factories and the warehouse. So it is C number 7. It is C number 7. So now, here were the residential apartments along with the railway track in 1980. Here are the skyscrapers, means the multi-story shopping malls, C8. So we have observed 8 changes in this map. So what we have to do now, we will explain this side in explanation para 1 means summaries para 3, and we will explain this side in explanation para 2 means summaries para number 4. First of all, we are going to write the introduction. Introduction हम किसी से लिखेंगे paraphrasing method. So paraphrasing method क्या है? Question के पहले sentence को reword कर लें introduction में. Question के पहले sentence को reword कर लें introduction बन जाएगा. उसके बाद overview में क्या लिखेंगे? Overview में I told you people that only mention changes, only mention trends along with the names of the variable. Do not go in detail. So what we are going to write in overview? We are going to write in overview that a traditional green town with multiple residential places, trees, hospital and airport has converted into a modern industrial city with many parks, stadiums and the shopping malls over 25 years time. बस इतनी बात काफी है. अब कितने ट्री कटे, कितने घर गिरे बाद में देखेंगे. It is overview. Then we will reach to explanation. हम explanation में this side towards the north, river Alana का जो right north side है, इसको explain कर देंगे. और फिर paragraph number 4 में ये river Alana का जो south side है, इस side को explain कर देंगे. And in this way we will complete our answer. So I'm going to write the answer, and you see how it will work. Reword the first sentence now. Look at this. The map shows, map illustrates changes. The map shows, the map illustrates changes, alterations, those took place. So map illustrates the comparative analysis of the net alterations happened, took place, happened in Youngsville in New Zealand. Youngsville will remain Youngsville. New Zealand will remain New Zealand. 25 years will remain 25 years. 1980 to 2005 will remain the same. So we are going to add up what? The map illustrates the comparative analysis of the alterations. Those have happened in Youngsville, and then it will remain the same. So I'm going to write the introduction. Let's see how it works. See now, I'm going to write it. Just focus. Do not write with me. Just focus. Whatever I'm writing, I will send this to you. Whatever I'm writing, I will send it to you people. Just concentrate and understand. Once it will be understood, inshallah, this will not be a problem, and that you know one answer will be with you, but is I am writing. You people will write another map person in the test in the same class. So just concentrate upon what I'm doing, and then after the class, you will be given another link for the test. So at that time, we can repractice. So now, the map, सिर्फ concentrate करें. The map illustrates, मैं reword कर रहा हूँ, shows को कर दिया, illustrates the comparative analysis of the alterations those have happened in Youngsville. In Youngsville in New Zealand over a span of period को span कर दिया. Convert the word period into span over a span of 25 years from 1982 to 2005. And that is the end of introduction. No need to overstretch yourself. Then I'm going to write paragraph number 2 of the overview. Overall, comma, a green environment friendly. Overall, a green environment friendly residential town had converted into, if you want to mention a few things of the town, you can even mention overall a green environment friendly residential town with numerous means many. I have given this vocabulary to you people. You can access the vocabulary by typing vocabulary of writing exam by Zeeshan. Okay, so town with numerous trees, comma, houses, and woodland had converted into a modern industrial city with many factories and converted into a, I have used and already. So many factories, comma, stadium with public parks, as well. So I've used and once and with twice in one paragraph because second time and looks very bad. So now overall a green environmental friendly residential. Environmental friendly means environment friendly would be a more appropriate word. Overall, a green environment friendly residential town with numerous trees, houses, and woodland had converted into modern industrial city with many factories, stadium, with public parks as well. Okay, it is what the net transformation that has happened. I have just mentioned the transformation in general. I have not gone in detail. No, I'm going to write the detail. So when I talk about the detail, what we will do? First, I will do what? The first of all, I will do what? I will explain this side. I will explain this side. I will write about this side. For example, to initiate with the north of River Arana, comma, in 1980, comma, there were, now I will mention these all things. Full stop. In 2005, after writing this, in 2005, then I will write these all changes together to explain what actually happened in each and every step, what actually happened in the whole time, what were the net changes, how it happened. I'm going to write it now in the explanation. देखें एक एक चीज कैसे हुई मैं उसको एक्सप्लेनेशन के अंदर अब लिख छोड़ेंगे. So now see. I'm going to explain this place now. To initiate with this whole vocabulary I have given you, okay, how to start the first paragraph. To initiate with the north of the city north of the town, north of the place, whatever you want to do, you can use that. North of the city, comma. It is better to use the word town because it was an olden time town in 1980. So initiate with the north of the town, comma, in 1980, comma, there were, now what was there? Just hang them out now. There were trees, residential apartments, hospital, and then a vacant place. There were a lot of trees surrounding the central lake, along with surrounding the central lake, along with a hospital and multi-story living places aside by the river Alana, full stop, along with the river Alana. So now what happened? What I did. I have explained this phase, what was there in 1980. Now I'm going to write what happened in year 2000. I will write that trees chop down. Chop down means cut down. There are two words, chop down, cut down. Chopping is a specific word, condition word that we use for the trees when we cut them down. Stadium, inclusion of park, inclusion of parkings, inclusion of marina, and the extension of the railway track. These were the major points that I will be writing here in this paragraph. In 2005, comma, majority of the trees had been chopped down. Why I'm using the word majority? Because some are still there. So I'm using the word majority of the trees had been chopped down and replaced by a public park with the parking around the lake. I first used the word surrounding the lake. Now I'm using the word around the lake. Full stop. What happened then? Stadium was here and with the parking, marina, and the railway track. Furthermore, addition word I have added, comma, a sports stadium with its parking had replaced the living site full stop. Okay. Furthermore, a sports stadium with its parking had replaced the living site. इसको और बेहतर कर सकते हैं हम. Furthermore, all living furthermore the whole living area the whole living area was demolished. Demolish is a specific word that we use when we dismantle some building. Was demolished and replaced by replaced by a sports stadium with its parking, and now pays the full stop here. Okay. Moreover, we are going to add something more now. Moreover, the railway track got an extension. I'm writing all in the past tense. Why so? Because the data is older. Moreover, the railway track got an extension towards the north, and new water sports marina was also evident in, or better it is going at the vacant space, on the vacant space towards north west of the city. And full stop. What happened? We have explained a very specific change that we have observed in here in 2005. So now I'm going towards this side now, towards the south of the town. Okay. So now heading towards, I have used the word heading towards. No, heading towards the south side of the town, comma, in 1980, comma. Now I'm going to write everything that was here, that was visible here. There were a number of trees. I have first used the word numerous, then a lot, then many, and now I'm using the word number of. There were number of trees with a school, comma, an airport, comma, woodland, comma, homes, and a railway station. Full stop. Now I'm going towards 2005. In 2005, comma, almost all trees were cut down. You see, all trees have vanished now. All trees were cut down and the woodland with houses was also altered by manufacturing factories manufacturing factories with their warehouses. Full stop. So now this place has gone, this place has been covered, okay? So this only one place is left, scrap paper building value. Finally, comma, the public residencies were transformed, means changed, into mega shopping malls on the side of the railway track towards south west of the city. And that's all. But we did. We have did what? We have written the introduction by paraphrasing method, by rewording the first sentence of the question. And then we have written an overview in which we have explained what next changes happen. And then in first sentence, we have explained the north side of the town, first 1980 then 2005. And then in the final paragraph number 4, we have explained the south side of the town, first 1980 and then 2005. It is the right way of handling a question of a map in exam. And these are 225 words despite of 120, 150. If we were to write 150, we have written 225 words. It is a right way of handling a question. First, highlight the changes. After highlighting the changes, paraphrase the first sentence of the question to make the introduction. Then in the overview, just mention the major changes that you took, those took place, but do not go in detail. And then in paragraph number 3 and 4, explain each and every step of the change that you have observed. I would be very happy to answer if there's any question. You have now, I'm sending you the answer. Now you have 10 minutes to read the answer carefully. And then I'm going to restart the class. Then you can ask me the question and then you'll be doing your test.